see what they're singing. They got a message from the man on the moon. He says he's coming for me real soon. I'm scared. What's on the outside? Although there's not much there, it's just a little sunshine. I wanna see my clouds, just to be near you. I know you talk for more, but I can't hear you. Oh no. Sunshine through the rain, sunshine through the rain, sunshine through the rain. You got a message from the man on the moon. He says he's coming for you real soon. I'm scared. What's on the outside? I know there's not much there. It's just a little sunshine. 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 Oh no. Sunshine through the rain. Sunshine through the
Is that ever a good track? Let's hear that again. People in the telly, last time we played that was at Space in the Park, which is probably the last time I saw you.
Yeah, I think it was, Dave.
Chris and Gary from The Real People, welcome along, how you doing?
All right, yeah, it sounds
Brought the
great.
posse down?
Yeah, yeah.
I've got to say this before we start, I've just said it then when you came in. You're both looking like clean, shaven, well kept, like haircut, cool clothes. What, we got an image revamp?
Yeah, we had that every weekend. We just got a wash this morning, really.
You're looking like well kept. Are there women in your life?
Yeah, there certainly is.
That's the first question, isn't it? Oh, more than one. It's a good way to start.
No.
You know me, I'll get onto private lives just as soon as we get the bands in here. It's like, okay, tell us what's going on.
A bit of info on you.
Yeah, I dare say you've been dishing a dirt already as it is. So got a present for you as well. Thought I'd get this for you. Because if you go out on your bikes at night, okay, we're giving all the kids that listen to the station and stuff these glow power, it's cool to be seen reflective armbands. Oh, nice. So there's one for you there.
Very nice.
Sorry, you'll have to link arms because I've only got the one between you at the moment.
I've got the one mountain bike, so...
That's all right, sorry, you share that. Give us a backy. So, Old Codger Award, that's the first job you've got to do when you come in here, so I think we'll get the nominations for that. Here it is. So come on, what surprise have you got in store for me tonight for your Old Codger nomination of the week?
My Old Codger Award for the week is a geezer called Peter O'Sullivan, who's been like the commentator on all the horse racing for years.
Oh, yeah.
And he's retired today, like.
And we brought him in as well.
We brought him along to accept.
He is still alive, isn't he?
Yeah,
We're not doing anything. He's still alive, that's right, yeah.
We brought him in to accept his award. And
Is he actually? You brought him in?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thank you very much, real people. It's 1997 Martel Grand National. I'm so made up for this award, I just feel like dying.
You're the Old Codger! He wins the Old Codger! It's Peter O'Sullivan! Brilliant! You sure he's still alive? He's still alive, isn't he? That's all right. Well, he is now. We brought him back, yeah. That was... I can't believe... First time I've met you. You're looking very well, though, Peter.
Thank you very much.
What's your tip for next year? What's your tip for next year?
The real people pop pickers.
Excellent. So, where's your brother?
He's
Where's
in London
Tony?
seeing his girlfriend. We've played London on Saturday night, a couple of Borderlands solo. And he stayed down there, sees his girlfriend, which lives down there.
So he's just got one woman in his life?
Yeah.
And is he looking clean-shaven and a new man?
No.
He's not?
No.
Oh. Is he still as rough as ever?
Yeah, probably.
That's good he's down here and he can't hear me saying that. We're going to take a few tracks from you tonight. You've been working on some new stuff, and I hear, for rumour, right, it's sounding better than ever.
Yeah, some new stuff sounds really, really good. Really happy with it. Just started working with some new producer as well.
Have you?
Who's going to be doing the new album, because we actually did produce the last one ourselves. And we started working with this new geezer, and he's right up our street, as they say.
So announce the first track. What's this we're going to hear now?
This is a song called The Vicar.
This is The Real People in session tonight.
Kill anybody? No real people?
Just cut.
called the Vicar. It does sound like a bit of a departure for you. It does sound like you're moving away. Are you getting harder, or are you using different drum loops, or what?
Yeah, we're using a few more loops in that. It's, you know what we're like, we change all the time. Just trying to go with a bit of more of a club thing with this sort of, with that actual tune. Like.
Yeah, you really have sort of got away from what you were doing before, just sort of happy, cheery, you know, free,
yeah, we haven't really. Some of the other stuff's got like orchestra on and stuff like that as well, so it's more or less the same, but the harder ones are a bit more that sort of.
Is this directly the influence of the guy you've been working with, where you said to him, look, this is roughly where we want to go, and he's taken you there, or did you come up with that first and then have to find a guy that could do it?
We just sort of like try to divert different songs in different ways instead of being the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was just a demo that I played to him, really.
Yeah.
So he hasn't produced that yet.
So this guy that you're working with, what's his name again, Mark?
He's called Mark Wallace.
Mark Wallace.
Yeah.
You said he worked, you told me during the track he'd worked with the Lars, and he worked on other
Lars
stuff.
album, he's done Joshua C by U2, stuff like that. He's got his list like that, you know what I mean? I can't even...
Stereophonics as well.
They're a good group, yeah.
Remember a lot of it, like... But he's good, he's on our wavelength, like...
And does he come up here? Do you record in Liverpool, or do you have to go out to the city now?
I've been doing, just done 3 days with him last week, and I'm doing another 3 this week before the gigs in Liverpool.
Now, of course, that's the thing we've got to plug as well, because this coming Friday and Saturday, you're doing 2 nights at the Lomax. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, well, do you know what it's like in Liverpool now? There's only like a 1,200 capacity or 300 capacity.
And you're a band that's in between, really. So you've got to do that. So is that the thinking behind doing the 2 nights? Is it?
No, I think we could sell out to 1,200 capacity, no problem. But on these venues, you've got to go on really early, like 10 o'clock or something, because they have club nights on afterwards.
Yeah.
And our sort of crowd don't even bother going out until 10 o'clock. You know what I mean?
So you're saying doing something like the L2 wouldn't really work for you then?
No, well, we'd be on and we'd be finished by 11:30.
Yeah.
And all our mates would just be getting there.
Exactly. I've seen that happen, actually.
Yeah. So we'd rather do it like 2 nights and go on late at the Lomax.
It's a good vibe in the Lomax anyway, you know what I mean? You're close to the crowd and all that. And
yeah, exactly. And do 2 nights there and you get a different crowd. You get Friday and Saturday different crowds anyway, so which is quite good. And you're being supported there by Cassius, another local band who've been on the show quite a bit, and we've got a track lined up, maybe fit them in between now and 9. Let's take another one from you. This is the 4th track on here. Tell us about this one.
It's called Do Without It. It's just another demo that we've been playing to this geezer. I think he's going to re-record it.
You might do it again with another angle on it.
Do them all again, but I'll probably be using an orchestra in this one.
Any releases or singles next year?
Yeah, but there's gonna be, but I can't tell you when. Like.
Never hurting you, and you had enough of me. What you don't know doesn't hurt you. But who am I to say? Had enough of days and nights, keep running through the dark. Be without you, don't you know it's all the same.
stuff. This is really good stuff. It's top session time. We've had a really good show. We've had Horse in live. We've had Kennedy, another local group, in live. We've got the real people in now, and we've got Terry Hall at 9:15. So all in all, top show tonight.
Very lovely.
Enjoying it. Absolutely splendid, sir. Absolutely splendid. So, in a minute, we're going to hear another track from you because I'm going to squeeze a fourth one in. What is the plan for next year? I mean, are you going to go for releases? Have you got sort of working titles for album?
We've actually got about 30 tunes to that quality up to now of demos, and we've just been in and started working on like a new album with this new producer. I saw Hamby in the street a few months ago, and he just said he'd locked you and your bruv in a room and said, "You're not coming out until you write me 20 good tunes." And he said he was on your back all the time. Is that true, or is that just Hamby giving it loads?
No, that's totally false.
That was totally false. And we were on our back all the time.
You were on your back. Yeah. You were on your own backs. So you put yourself under the pressure and you motivated yourselves as well, did you?
No,
I bet you got a bit of nagging.
Nah, I was not saying no to something.
There is pressure, mate, but we're coming up with tunes all the time.
Anyway, I mean, you don't need
it's like
to.
a natural thing. So
the only problem with us is we do actually write too many songs when it comes to like doing live sets. We don't know which ones to put in because some of them are in the same sort of veins. You know what I mean? So that's what happens.
We've got
sometimes.
like a lot of ideas that are half finished as well, which we've got to finish off. So
do you find it's difficult to be self-disciplined? And this is a professional, not about your personal life.
No, not at all. I think we are one of the most hard-working bands ever. Like so every single day we rehearse. And if we're not rehearsing, we work on the 8-track or we're in the studio.
So that's why we don't see you for months, then, because you're keeping your heads down, getting on with it. Basically.
Yeah, just been working.
Excellent. So we can expect some good stuff this coming Friday and Saturday. Will there be a different sound? Are you going to bring in? Are you bringing in technology into your stuff? And would you bring that in to a live on-stage sound?
Well, yeah, I'm really thinking about it, but not at the present moment. Not until I've finished doing a new album.
Hey, that's a good question. That was off my head, wasn't it? I was just looking at your manager. I hadn't thought of that before.
Yeah, I think I probably might get a keyboard player or something.
Yeah, we've been talking about it the last couple of weeks.
Well, only when I've finished the new album, you see. So I just think that because I'm going to put loads of strings on stuff, and can't really have an orchestra playing on the bleeding Lomax. So I'll probably have to get like
But technology may come into the real people arena.
Yeah, we're using a few more loops and stuff like that now.
You can't ignore it, can you?
Not really. Especially with the way this seems to be going and sounding. Yeah. We'll take another one in a minute. What's that called?
It's called Don't Spread It Around Town.
Outside it.
town is by the real people who've been in session tonight. Thanks ever so much, Chris and Gary, for coming in. Ballsy stuff, that really is.
Yeah, it's kicking in it.
Really chuffed, really impressed with that, and it's a slightly different direction, certain edge to it now.
Yeah, I think we're all growing up a little bit.
We're all growing up, yeah.
Diversity, mate.
Well, me, I'm losing hair. Look, I'm losing hair. Every time you see me, I've lost a bit more. Don't spread it around town. Thanks to Peter O'Sullivan for coming in. Tremendous, marvellous. Lovely. And thanks to the real people. The realies have been in tonight on the show. And just plug the gig one more time.
Yeah, it's next Friday and Saturday at the Lomax. Cumberland Street.
And the band that's supporting you will be Cassius. So let's take this track to News at 9, Animal Man. Thanks for coming in.